Hi, good morning everyone. Probably it's afternoon now. I'm Dr. Hooda, and today my topic of discussion is going to be about Navratri, which is just started yesterday, and it's a nice religious auspicious time for us, and it's twice a year. So why not take this time to detox, cleanse your body, and not go overboard with the kind of foods that are available in the market, the gimmicks, the marketing gimmicks that you could fall for. So I have few things that I have also bought from the market to show you, and I also would like to tell you about some things that you can do as regards to your what diet to follow and how to basically feel that you are feeling healthier and lighter and more focused rather than feeling tired and hungry all the time during this fasting season. So basically fasting, the meaning of fasting is that you are going on limited food and limited time of eating, and this could last for a few days. So some people in Navratri do 2 fasts, or some people do the entire 8. So for people who just don't do 2 fasts, they could just go for something like a vegetable juice fast. And for some people who are going to do longer duration of fasting, they could use something like an intermittent fasting, in which you eat only for a few hours in a day and you end up eating only 2 meals. So, but you eat those 2 meals well, so that you wake up with more energy in the morning. So intermittent fasting means you're giving yourself 14 hours of constant fast. So in doing intermittent fasting, you need to have your food from, let's say, 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and then you don't eat anything till next day 1 o'clock. So but 2 meals between 1 and 8. So my problem with people is the constant munching. So when you constantly munch, it's not really a fast. Fasting means you're eating limited food in limited time. So like in Navratri, we have it's basically a gluten-free sort of a diet, and it's vegetarian. Dairy is included, but there are religious groups which believe some things are okay and some things are not okay. So you could check with your own fraternity what they sort of delegate. But you could so I have some food items that here my staff took a lot of pain to create and cook these things, and I'm going to show you. So like we have this is a buckwheat roti, and it's basically stuffed with potatoes, I think. And so we have this, and actually it's not fried, it's a roti. So it sort of it's a good thing to have. Then we have what is this? Potato and paneer. So this is potato and paneer tikki. This is air fried. So when you have something air fried, you're not really deep frying them, so you can avoid the fatty food. Then so I sort of bought this thing from the market. It's a sabudana papad, but this is in the raw form. So what I did was I put it in the microwave, and I got this. So I didn't have to fry it. It really took me 50 seconds to do this, and it's cooked well. So you need to turn it around, I think halfway, and ye ban gaya, and we are very happy, and it's really yum. So it's quite nice. So so there's another very nice thing that you can eat during fast is, you know, makhani, healthy lotus seed basically, and so we're good. Is the voice clear? Yeah. Okay. So we are going to now. I'm going to show you what I picked up from the market, and what I think is not healthy, and what I think is healthy and not healthy. So I'm going to show you the healthier stuff first, because I went to the market yesterday. So this is chalai ke laddu. It is actually amaranth, Rajgira. So these are really high in protein, high in amino acids. And these particular laddus I thought were not too sweet. I wish they were available all the year round, not just during the fasting season. I don't know fasting mein kahan se itne sare aa jate, but I really wish, because they're really good. I have started giving them as a morning sort of a breakfast or a snack to my kids. So this is damn good. This is very good. So another good thing that I found, which I opened the packet, it's not labeled. So this is a buckwheat cookie. So this is basically kuttu ki aate ki biscuit. Yeah. So I got this from a local store, and it was really good. It doesn't have much sugar, and it's not very greasy. The local stuff doesn't say the food nutritive values of things. So for me, it's like I've got sensors in my mouth to tell you it's good or not. It's really good. So kuttu ke biscuit is good. Now okay. So then we have this rice, which I didn't get time to cook, but ये है सामक के चावल, and I don't care about the brand, but सामक चावल. So ये सामक चावल की history है कि this is a seed of a grass, and they don't have so it's basically high in fiber. So अगर आपको चावल खाने, I'm saying काश ये सारी चीजें बिना व्रत के available हो. I mean I could just, because I really delegate gluten-free diets, and this could be an excellent source of fiber and starch for people who are like trying to lose weight or trying to be healthier and leaner. So let's do this. Samak ke chawal, and the calorie count is pretty good. It's almost same as white rice, but white rice lacks fiber, so this is high in fiber. 5 gram fiber per 100 gram, which is quite a bit. It's good. Alright, now going to the bad stuff. So the bad stuff. Now this is the bad one. I mean, I can't show you the other side because it says the brand name. It says diet snack. It's not diet snack. Just let me tell you, it's fried potatoes. Fried snack. Yeah, it's a fried snack. It's not a diet snack. So this is something you want to avoid. This is full of carbohydrates, and it's like, people think fast hai to kuch bhi kha lo, kitna hi kha lo. And I think that's a wrong notion. फास्ट का मतलब ये होता है कि प्रोलॉन्ग आपको फास्टिंग करना चाहिए, सो दैट आप ज़्यादा तो आपके स्टोर्ड जो फैट है वो यूज होगा. तो आई थिंक this is not a good idea. This is a very bad idea. Then I got another one. It's called Navratri mixture. I don't know if you can see it. So the only good thing in this is coconut and maybe some kishmish. And then the rest is all fried stuff. Fried potatoes, I think it's a makhana, fried makhana. I don't know what that is, but sabudana, I think. Just fried sabudana. So sabudana ka ye hai ki sabudana is a very good food. But it's for people who are trying to gain weight. Sabudana is basically a very nutritionally dense food for people who want to remain healthy, and it's pretty good in antioxidants, but it's also very high in energy in people who want to gain weight. So like you give sabudana khichdi to a kid or sabudana kheer to a kid, then to a small kid, then they grow into healthier kids if they're weak. But for us, I mean, we should really have a little bit. Then the last one I thought I would like to show you. This is again potatoes. So because we have so much potato stuff during Navratri, I want to take time to tell you that potatoes are excellent for detox, but not this way. So if you want to have potatoes, there is a way. We have like I wrote some stuff down which I would like to tell you about potatoes. Potatoes are actually, they can be used as detox. I use a lot of potato for my patients, but they have to be done in a certain way, and there is a certain amount and there's a certain duration. So if you need to detox your body with potatoes, there's a way to do it, not by having these commercially fried snacks. Definitely not. And then I wanted to also quickly talk about fasting in Navratri, how super beneficial it can be when you're fasting on potatoes, fruits, and maybe some milk. So milk is for energy, potatoes also very good for energy, and fruits, vegetable juices, and a lot of fruits, because fruits have high potassium, so you actually get rid of water retention. There is also sodium free salt, which is senda namak, which I should have actually mentioned earlier. Senda namak has potassium as the main taste ingredient, so it's excellent for people who are and for everybody. I mean, I think excess of sodium is bad for everybody. And so let's say you want to do a fast tomorrow, or let's say people usually do the last two or the first two. Let's say you want to do a fast tomorrow. So what you should do, have first of all, skip the breakfast, go long, go just have herbal tea, go long fasting about let's say till 1 o'clock, and then have your first let's say you had like a laddu, or you could have as I said, this tikki was amazing. This is aloo and paneer and it's totally baked, so ye kha sakte ho, and carb protein combination. And then there is this this vegetable and hunkered combo, like just this is just steamed veggies with a little bit of hunkered as a like a creamer, और इसको आप खा सकते हो. और बेसिकली आपका एक वेजिटेबल हो गया, एक प्रोटीन कॉम्बो हो गया, एंड थोड़ा सा you can have one sabudana papad, because this one little thing is not much in calories. So, and not fried, basically. You can microwave it. Please try to microwave it. I don't know how many of you will be successful, but this is much better. And you can try and have this, and then have some nuts during. So we have these macadamia nuts to show you, and we have some almonds. So these are the raw almonds, so you actually have to peel them. So we try to get the best things, so you can actually peel these and see how lovely this little seed has come. So you can do these and then have one more meal in the evening, and then you're done and sleep early. And obviously as I'm thinking, people don't tend to drink alcohol during this time, and people tend to not party so much. They stay home because it's a period of it's a religious period for most people, and I think we could really take time to make give our bodies a nice break. But generally when I see these advertisements, that Navratra thali, and I see these snacks in the general store, I feel that it's so unnecessary to buy these. And in fact, some of them, as I said, the laddus and the cookies and the samak rice, they were so good that I really wish they're available all day round, because once the Navratri is over, it's hard to find kuttu ka atta. Yeah. Trust me, it's so hard. Abhi to itna hai, like kilo mein, I mean it's cheap also right now. Moment the Navratri is over, we don't find kuttu ka atta, and I really wish we could. And I think that we could use this more often, because in our daily lives we could replace the rice with samak rice. It's called many names. In one is samak, and then there is samvat also. Some people call it samvat ke chawal also. So we could replace that. Thanks Neha for accepting the complimenting me on that. But Pavan Arora is asking us, please guide us right way of eating. This is basically very Navratra special. The right way of eating is generally don't overeat, don't munch too much. When people say har 3 ghante mein khao, that doesn't work. Then if you're going to have every 3 hours, you tend to go more overboard with your calorie intake rather than having square meals. So you need to give periods of fasting in between 2 meals. If you're not going to let your body rest between the 2 meals and let the body use its own fuel, you're going to just increase the calorie count by the end of the day. So what matters is what you had till the end of the day. It doesn't matter how you had it. But let's say you were eating every 3 hours. So some people tell me, हमें तो हर 3 घंटे खाना चाहिए. But why खाना चाहिए? Don't. Just have a proper meal at one time. Then have a snack in like 3-4 hours if you have to, and then have another proper meal, so that by the end of the day your calorie count doesn't go up. So if you had 2 meals only in a day and your calorie count remained 1000, but you had 4 to 5 meals in a day, which diabetics should and not everybody should, so then you're going to have your calorie count is going to go way high, and we are not going to be able to achieve the health benefits of fasting or eating this kind of foods. So I'm going to sort of conclude this session, and I hope, I don't know how long I went. How long did I go? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've pretty much covered everything.
20 minutes.
Yeah, I've pretty much covered everything, and if someone has questions, please type them below and I'll find time to answer them. And thank you for listening, and people who are going to listen to the recorded sessions, thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me support, because I'm here to just make people aware of the myths that we are in our daily lives we go through, and it's so hard. Oh, I just got a pop question. Ma'am, is it fine if one meal of any sambar can other time fruits and salad? Yeah, Anju, absolutely fine. I think you could do this actually. But ये सारे ना इसको मंच नहीं करते रहना प्लीज. यही है खराब मील्स में ये भी आते हैं. सो बिल्कुल सही है, आप सही कह रहे हो. फ्रूट्स एंड सैलड्स, फ्रूट्स का तो कंजम्पशन इस टाइम पे ज़्यादा हो सकता है आराम से. पोटेशियम बहुत होता है फ्रूट्स में. So I think I'm gonna conclude this session. Thanks for your support. Goodbye everyone. Have a nice rest of your day.